What's up, guys? Jags Nation here, bringing my Week 10 game preview between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Green Bay Packers. Game will be played Sunday at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. It's going to be a short video. It's going to talk about what I'm looking forward to in the game and stuff like that. So the most important thing is to see these young guys grow and get better each and every week. For the rookies, I don't care if they're 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, undrafted, play them. See what you have in them. You have nothing to lose. You're 1-7. You're probably going to go 1-8. You're not really, I don't want to say you're playing for pride, but you kind of are. You just want to see what you have in these young guys. I mean, they're rookies. I mean, you're 1-7. Just see what you have. Play them. I mean, have fun, right? Doug Marrone did say a few weeks ago he's going to get crazy. Play these young guys more than these vets that probably might not be on the team or will be backups on other teams. And for the second and third year guys, just continue growing. Get better in each and every week, same as the rookies. But you've already had some playing time, but maybe get more playing time. Show some more progression. Show why they drafted you a few years ago. And then for the vets, in my opinion, I think the vets are, I guess first of all, this is going for everyone. Rookies, first, second, vets, whoever you want to talk about. They're playing for a new coach, and when I mean new coach for the Jaguars, Doug Marrone's 99% gone. He's toast. They're basically putting a film out for the new coach, see what the new coach is going to see, what he has in this roster and stuff like that. So that's what you're playing for. And then for these other vets that might not be in the Jags next year, you're playing for a new team. What I mean by that, you're basically playing for film. You're putting everything on film for the new coaches, new teams, new GMs. So, you have something to play for. You're not playing for the playoffs. You're playing for your future, whether it's on the Jags or another team. So, yeah, for the offense for the Jaguars, the game plan, in my opinion, should be involved around James Robinson. I mean, it should be each and every week. The dude has been a beast. I mean, when they let go of Leonard Fournette in August, people were saying that's a stupid move, but I mean, he's proven everyone wrong. Right now, playing like a top 5, top 6 running back. He's great in catching the ball. He's great blocking, and most importantly, he's really good at running the ball. To the outside, inside, breaking tackles, stiff arms, and he can score in many different ways. So he's played phenomenal. Packers have struggled against the run. I mean, he's no Dalvin Cook, but Dalvin Cook had a very, very good game like 2 weeks ago. But even all season long, the Packers have struggled against the stop and runs for the most part. So definitely utilize him. Take the pressure off Jake Luton. Jake Luton last week had a pretty good game in his first NFL start. But this 20 to 25 carries should be James Robinson, in my opinion. That should be the mark. Get him involved in the passing game. I think last week was actually the first time all season he didn't catch a single pass, if I'm not mistaken. But use James Robinson, running the ball, catching the ball, blocking. And then also, get DJ Chark involved. He had a good game, 146 yards last week. Take some more deep shots with him. Just instead of these, 2-yard passes, take more deep shots. Because Jake Luton does have an arm. He can hit players deep. You saw that 77-yard touchdown pass to DJ Chark last week against the Texans. So definitely that's the focal point of the offense, I think, in my opinion, right now, because Laviska Shenault's out. You're going to see more Keelan Cole, so I'm definitely excited for that. He's really good at punt and kick return game. So you use him in special teams, but in my opinion, he's a very good 3rd wide receiver. He'd probably be a number 2 wide receiver on some teams. Utilize him. I mean, some weeks he has very good games, and some weeks he's basically not there. He's absent. You don't see him at all. So definitely get him involved more, in my opinion. And then also offensive line. Thought they had played decent after a few bad games. They finally got back to how they were in the beginning of the year, playing pretty good. Cam Robinson had a fantastic game last week, in my opinion. So hopefully he can continue to earn that second contract, because in my opinion, I think you need to re-sign him, because you can't have so many holes. You can't have a hole at every position going forward. You got to pick and choose who you want. Cam Robinson, I think he won't be that expensive left tackle. I think he'll be a very serviceable left tackle going forward, in my opinion. For the defensive side of the ball, there is 4 players I want to talk about. First one is Miles Jack. He's going to continue to be an amazing player to watch. Finally going back to the outside, like how he was in 2016, 2017 season. His rookie year, he was outside. 2017, he was outside in that fantastic playoff run, and defense was fantastic. That's the best he's ever been. This year, in my opinion, he's been the best he's ever been since he's been in the NFL. I mean, PFF ranked him as midseason worst 2nd team All-Pro, and he's missed 2 games. He's on a bad defense, a bad team. If he was on a decent team and he didn't miss 2 games, he'd probably be 1st team All-Pro, and he's playing like one of the best he's playing like one of the best linebackers in the league. So it's just awesome watching him play each and every week, making big plays left and right. So the three rookies I want to talk about now on defense, the first one is Devon Hamilton. Devon Hamilton has had an amazing past few games. He's very good at stop and run, causing getting up in a quarterback's face, getting pressure. He has no sacks on the year, but his main objective is to stop the run and basically push that defense line up front, and basically push those linemen back. And he's done a very good job. He's definitely worth that third round pick from Ohio State, and he continues to get better each and every week. And I think we have something in him, so that's huge. That we do have a defensive tackle that we can use going forward. The other person is Daniel Thomas, the fifth round pick from Auburn, the strong safety. Josh Jones, he's going to be out for the game. I believe it's the chest injury or back. I believe it's chest though. But Daniel Thomas has been very good at special teams. He had a block punt for a touchdown against the Chargers. He's even come, special teams all year round. He's done very, very well, in my opinion. But also, he's came in here and there for Josh Jones when Josh Jones wants a breather, or he has a little banged up here and there. But I thought he's played very, very well this year. I hope he gets the start. I think he deserves the start. And just see what you have in him. Like I said, man, play these young guys. I mean, what the hell? You have nothing to lose. You're 1-7. Just see what you have in him. Because if you have a strong safety in Daniel Thomas, guess what? You don't have to spend money in free agency or draft one. So that's what I want to see. See these young guys play. See what you have in these guys. I mean, you got nothing to lose. Just go out there and have fun and see what you got. So definitely excited to see more of Daniel Thomas. And the other guy, C.J. Henderson. Hopefully he can bounce back. He's had a few bad games the past few games. But, in his fairness, he's had to go against Keenan Allen. Will Fuller, I think, is a very underrated wide receiver. Now he has Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is probably going to win the battles. But if, say out of 10 times, if CJ can win 4 of those 10 times, I think that's a win for the young rookie going against arguably the best receiver or top 3 receiver in the NFL. So definitely, hopefully, CJ can bounce back. Special teams, Josh Lambo was out for the season now with I believe it's another hip injury. So we got the kicker from the Vikings practice squad. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be really cold and windy up there in Lambeau. Unfortunately, I wish I could go, but because of COVID, we can't. I have family in Wisconsin. That was my game plan. And off season was to go there for the game, but COVID, changed his plans. Definitely always dream of mine to go watch the Jaguars play in Lambeau Field. We'll have to wait for another 8 years for that to happen. But yeah, this game is just basically see what you have in these young guys, first, second year players. Let the vets play for, basically take for either a new Jaguars coach or another team. That's basically what everyone's doing, playing for pride. But in my opinion, just be competitive. Don't lose 40-10, lose like 30-23. Like I said, losing is the best thing for the Jaguars right now. But I want to see them be competitive. I don't want to sit and watch a blowout game, but I want to see something close. See what these young guys have and have fun watching the game. But yeah, that's my game preview. Offense, like I said, you utilize James Robinson, get DJ Chark involved. Defense, just see these young guys, because defense has been pretty bad this year. But just see what you got in these guys. Got nothing to lose. You're one of the worst defenses in the league. You can't get much worse than that. But so yeah, just watch these young guys play and get better each and every week. And hopefully we have some big plays from James Robinson and DJ Chark and some other young guys, and also Jake Luton. I think this is a big game for him because if he plays good or decent, and I'll say decent to good, doesn't have to play good, I think they might use him going forward as a starter for the rest of the year. And then between him and Gardner, they're basically playing for who's going to be the backup next year. There are two, I think, so far. If you look at both of them, Gardner is very good at mobile, scrambling, hitting short, medium passes. Jake Luton, not so mobile. He did have a nice touchdown run, but more so he hits deep passes, unlike Minshew. So, they both have the pros and cons. But I think, Gardner was going to have some teams calling the Jaguars about, hey, what do you want for Gardner? You want like a 3rd or a 4th round pick? And so I think if Jake Luton wins this backup battle, and you're able to get something for Gardner, who knows? But either way, I think we have a good backup quarterback next year in either one of these guys. So that's a huge plus, having a backup that you can truly trust to win you some games or at least be competitive. So yeah, go Jags, and I'll probably bring my game recap either Sunday night, Monday, the latest Tuesday. But yeah, go Jags.